Greetings, I, TheWarOwl, greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 vs 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match, and this one is going to be game number 2 of this best of 3 series between the Ninjas in Pyjamas and Virtus.pro. Game number 1 on Train, surprisingly enough, went to Virtus.pro. Ninjas in Pyjamas definitely was favored on that, and they lost it, so it looks like it might be a very quick, very good series here for Virtus.pro as they now move on to Inferno. And Freiburg catching a shot off of Neo as they try to push here. Bialy getting ready to entry pick on this player. And about to push into the site. There's only one player watching B right now. We have decoys from Virtus.pro thrown up to A. Smoke is down. It's all going to be up to Freiburg to hold this thing off. And Freiburg goes down to Bialy here, who takes him down through that smoke. We were watching the player that took that player down. That's how good Bialy is. Alright, so now we have counter-terrorists trying to rotate to do this. 2 players from CT, 2 from Banana. Here is Neo to hold off Banana. 2 counter-terrorists are engaging him here. Snacks very far forward. Needs to catch these counter-terrorists off guard. Counter-terrorists looking like they're going to try and push at the same time. Nice shot by Snacks. Looks like a great round here for Virtus.pro. We do have Exist and Get Right tag teaming it up here from Banana. Trying to push into the side on this all-important pistol round. And 3. Now a 2 versus 2. Now, yeah, put it into a 2 versus 2. Looks good. Get Right pushing forward. And he does go down. That's going to go to Virtus.pro. Round number 1, the pistol round, and Virtus.pro keeps their momentum. Second round, T-side pistol win. They are going to be buying up. We actually see an MP7 here on Neo. This is interesting. You're going to get an extra kill reward for this thing. And we do have an armor pistol buy here from the counter-terrorists. 2 players with Deagles, Forrest and Freiburg, and then Get Right with the Mag 7. Get Right is a player who loves this Mag 7. He's a player who strikes from the shadows, strikes from darkness. And with that Mag 7, he's going to try and take players down before they even have a chance to hit him. A great place to play with it is inside of the apartments, and he's playing very far forward in apartments to catch them off guard. Looks like terrorists do take the pick here at Banana. Not going to be pushing in just yet, and we have one player rotating. That's going to be Exist. Interesting, Ninjas in Pyjamas not over-rotating here, sort of calling the bluff of Virtus.pro. Exist checks just to make sure. Once this smoke clears, terrorists may decide to take B. But it looks like they have fallen back. And they're checking, still making sure, trying to see what's going on. Trying to get any intel. Counter-terrorists are going to be stacking A side, though. And that's not going to help them because we see all of the terrorists getting ready to push into bomb site B. Just Neo here playing Lurk. And he's got counter-terrorists all around him. Here is Exist, very far forward here. He goes down, but of course he is the magnet. He is the distraction. Terrorists will easily be able to move in here and plant this bomb inside of the site. So counter-terrorists move to retake. They did buy on this round, so they do want to win this. This is not a round to throw. Exist with a 5-7. Stands on a nade and gets shot through the wall. That's not good. Forrest takes his place, though, as the entry fragger. And looking like Get Right's going to fall back and save that Mag 7. You can actually save on this because they did buy some armor. And Get Right apparently wants this Mag 7. Oh, he rotates through the connector now. Going to be going for exit frags, and it looks like all of the terrorists are going to be exiting from Banana instead. So it looks like they're all going to survive. Forrest and Fiflaren need to get out of here fairly soon because that bomb's going to be going off. Can they make it? Yes, they can, but their shoes are red. That is the only damage done. All right, 2 rounds to Virtus.pro. That was a big win for them. We did see 3 players save here from Ninjas in Pyjamas on that CT side. They will be full saving for this round in order to buy on the 4th round after a failed pistol armor attempt. However, this round, they actually do have some armor. They actually do have some weapons. Look at this. We got the Mag 7 still up. Armor Deagle on Forrest. Armor 5-7 on Fiflaren, and that's good enough to take these players down. These players still have Galil, though. So the no helmet will mean this Galil's going to be a 1-hit headshot. All right, Terrace getting ready to push into the side here. Get Right from above. Can he make this happen? And he does. Takes out Baja. That is huge. In the meantime, one of the counter-terrorists was picked over at middle. Terrace may decide to take A at this point because of that. And at any moment, Get Right could fly around that corner. One player is going to be waiting for him. That is Snacks. Trying to get a good position on these players inside of the site while the terrorists creep forward here at middle. Exist seem to have knowledge of where they were. Yep, they now are completely aware. And there's Fiflaren with the mow down. Excellent job. Does go down, though, and that means bomb could get planted inside of bomb site A. One player left, 2 versus 1 here. Get right. Has grabbed Galil and is rotating back to deal with this. Oh, Taz not able to get that bomb down. That was a fake plant. And that one's going to be the full plant. Taz gets the bomb down. But in the meantime, Get Right sneaking up from behind. This is definitely a doable situation for Taz. He's got to take 2 players on at the same time. Get Right makes himself the target, and Freiburg strikes. Will be defusing that bomb, and Ninjas in Pyjamas steals round number 3 here. CT side Inferno. That's going to be a huge win there for Ninjas in Pyjamas. They now have that economic momentum. They're now in this game. Virtus.pro, they've got the money to buy, though. They're going to continue. All right, Virtus.pro has been trying to play the game of tricking Ninjas in Pyjamas, throwing them off, and then trying to take a site where they aren't, trying to get them to rotate. At the start of the rounds like this, we see 2 players from Ninjas in Pyjamas going to play B. Now, the strength of Ninjas in Pyjamas on CT side, and I say this a lot, is throwing down defensive smokes and sort of knowing how to hold off the enemy as long as possible and force them into a push scenario. However, when they got someone like Pasha here, very aggressively running up banana, it makes it difficult. Counter terror is forced to fall back into the site. By the way, in the meantime, Fiflaren just grabbed a pick. That's huge. So far in this game, Fiflaren has been on fire. Doing an excellent job. We checked that out. He's got 3 frags. And Pasha still there at B. Freiburg waiting for him to push. 2 players at B. Get Right here could get smoked off if these terrorists decide to push, but check this out. Terrorists will be pushing at bomb site A. Here is Taz getting ready to entry through the boiler. We have 2 players inside of pit here from Ninjas in Pyjamas. It makes it difficult to take A and hold A after they get that bomb down. And they have 3 smokes left, so they do have the smokes to take these players out. Ooh, nade stack hits Taz. There's the smoke to keep these players inside of the pit. Should be aware there's 2 players inside of the pit, though, and terrorists now getting ready to push into the bomb site. And they are. Here is Bialy in a forward position. Smoke all over the place. Can't see a thing. Exists charging into the site. Takes down the rest of them, and an excellent retake there from Ninjas in Pyjamas. That is how you do it. Goodness. Taking bomb site A from the Ninjas in Pyjamas is a trap. Not sure why Exists stopped defusing that bomb there. Not sure why he's defusing when he's dealing without a kit. But who cares? Excellent job. And actually, I have covered this strategy, this CT side setup by the Ninjas in Pyjamas in a Strat Talk. And that was a perfect execution of what I was talking about in that Strat Talk video. All right, 2-2 now. Ninjas in Pyjamas back in this game, and this is going to force Virtus.pro into a save. Taz, in the meantime, buys up armor. 4 players on Ninjas in Pyjamas have liberated AK-47s. That's why no helmet here is actually a good idea, because those AK-47s, of course, a one-hit headshot. Taz just has armor, but buying when the rest of your team is saving, maybe not a good job. Maybe not a good idea. All right. Do not want to push into that fire. You hear it on the other side of that smoke. Terrorists getting ready to just charge forward here at middle. All of the counter-terrorists have rotated back except for one to hold off this A push. Another Molotov down. Ninjas in Pyjamas using their money. Snacks grabs the entry frag. There's Pasha. Forrest still up inside of the site. And Taz grabs an AK-47, takes out Fiflaren. 1 player inside of the pit now puts it into a 2 versus 2. This could be a steal here. Neo grabs himself an AK-47. Bialy with the bomb over here holding off Freiburg. Oh, Forrest takes out Neo. Now just going to be 1 player left. Bialy, and he does not have the AK-47. He only has 5 health left and 42 seconds. He wants to try and get this bomb planted for that bomb plant money. But once again, this is a super difficult round. P250 is not going to be a one-hit headshot unless he hits Freiburg with it, who is at the banana. And he knows that player was the B-side player. Now pulling back to try to take A, where we have Forrest waiting for him to push. This is going to be a difficult place to push. Bialy may have made the wrong call here as he creeps into bomb site A, unless he can get in before Forrest peeks. And Forrest peeked. That's sort of like one of those Splinter Cell games, or that part in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time where you're creeping around the castle trying to avoid those guards. It's just sort of a avoid the enemy, get the bomb planted sort of thing, where you're just trying to sneak around. He timed it wrong, though. All right. Next round, Ninjas in Pyjamas at 3 points. Virtus.pro able to buy. That was a very nice round from Virtus.pro. Almost able to take it. Looks like they're going to be very aggressively taking banana here, forcing counter-terrorists to fall back into the site, waiting for the smoke to fly over. And They are not going to be throwing that smoke. Instead have fallen back. They've taken banana control. They've given Ninjas in Pyjamas something to think about here. But they're not full-on taking the site. They have not rotated. They've kept 2 players in here. Trying to get Ninjas in Pyjamas to rotate a certain way is a difficult thing to do. And check this out. Ninjas in Pyjamas very aggressively has taken apartments control. That is unique. So while they don't have the banana, they do have apartments, so they feel safe enough to keep these 2 players here in bomb site B. And look how forward they are. Gidright and Freiburg. Terrace getting ready to push now. All of them about to stream into the bomb site. It could be a meat grinder here. Smokes and flashes galore flying through. Bialy with the entry frag knows where that player is going to be. Just Freiburg left to hold this off, and he does go down. Here is Snacks holding off the players from CT spawn, and that's where they all are going to be coming from. Smoking them out. So a super difficult retake here. Probably not going to happen. Counter Terrace have to wait for that smoke to clear. And by the time that smoke clears, boom goes the dynamite. Round is over because Pasha does have another smoke, and he will throw this as soon as that one starts to clear. And that smoke should clear in 3 seconds. He is not throwing. Oh, taking out the chicken. Smoke is not clearing. And he will be falling out of the site. All right, that's going to be that. Looks like Virtus.pro will be taking yet again another point. Counter Terrace saving 2 players. And Fiflaren finds himself an auto sniper. Be throwing that over to Exist. And Exist, you know he wants it. Exist grabbing that auto sniper, probably going to play middle with this thing. It's just sort of how Ninjas in Pyjamas rolls. You can hold down a position solo with this auto sniper. Very powerful weapon and very expensive. Another buy round here for Virtus.pro. After winning that thing, it's now 3-3 all tied up. And Exist taking middle, and Pasha picks them. Oh my goodness. That is huge here for Virtus.pro. The power of the auto sniper has been negated. Counter Terrace taking position inside of the apartments again, and it looks like Terrace are going to be trying to take it. Freiburg just got picked, so it's all even here. Oh no, I had 2 Counter Terrace picked. And trying to take the apartments, but this is dangerous. There is a player in the dark room. Snacks creeps through. That smoke helps him. Yeah. Could get on Boiler as well. Forest not pushing that player, allowing him to get on Boiler. While Terrace sneak around, and we'll be taking bomb site B. Just Gidright to hold this off. He can hear this player. Hears him run by. Probably going for the second one. Now here's the player run into the site, not spraying through the smoke just yet. I think he's waiting for a player to charge him through that smoke, but that is not going to happen. Pasha likes to do that. Could have been expecting Pasha to try to do that. Now just waiting for those smokes to clear before they aggress into the site. Flaring, checking the corners, checking the spots. Oh, so that's interesting. Smokes out the player playing inside of the site. 2 players inside of the back corner. It's a common thing to stack 2 players there. Flaring aggresses it, doesn't check for the second player, and that is why you put 2 players there once you pick the first one out. That guy's going to be rotating back. Forrest takes the player down through the smoke. 1 versus 1 now. That bomb is definitely going to be going off. Pasha holds it off, though, and he will go down with his bomb with a 4 frag like any good terrorist. Let's get an owl vision. Next round starting here. Both teams able to buy, but Ninjas in Pyjamas is buying a little bit low. Forest does not have the smoke. Alright. Terrace are taking position here at Banana. Doesn't seem like they care much at all about mid or apartments or anything. They've been just focusing on getting banana control. We've seen in a lot of games banana control on Inferno has been pivotal to the success of the team. Virtus.pro, very smart team. And each player on their team has an excellent aim. Alright, Snacks just grabbed Gidright. Scalped him through that smoke there. We have Freiburg soloing this thing now against 5 players. Getting ready to cross around the corner. Oh my gosh! Mows them down. Haven't seen that since 1.6. Now just going to be 1 player left. That is Taz. And not able to pick up his ace. Oh well, no owl vision. Now just has left 1 versus 3. There is Faflaren, and Faflaren closes it. Lovely job by Forrest, holding down, or that was, Freiberg there, holding down the bomb site solo, mowing them down. I love that. Now, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, it's a little bit more difficult to control the spray in this game than it is in previous Counter-Strike games. So pulling off something like that, going up against multiple opponents and spraying them down, is a very difficult task to do, and players these days are so good at the game that it's difficult to pull something like that off. Alright, Terrorists have taken position middle, a bunch of pistolers getting ready to burst out there. We do have Exist ready to prevent them from pushing. Is a save round from Virtus.pro. It's all tied up 4-4 though, and we know Virtus.pro has won these save rounds before. Good flashes, forcing Exist back every step of the way. Now Faflaren helping him out, takes down 2 players, and the counter-terrorists hold it down. Freiberg with a nice spray down again, this time 1 player through the smoke. Very nice game sense to know that a player would be right there. Now Ninjas in Pyjamas able to full buy, got everything they want. Freiberg doesn't have a helmet, but who cares? And another buy round after that save round here. Virtus.pro now at 4 points, wants to try to put this thing back up to a tie. Now Inferno is a slightly CT-sided map, not so much. So Virtus.pro probably wants to shoot for around 7 points on T side against the Ninjas in Pyjamas and put themselves in a good position to win this. Now we saw that pre-nade thrown through that area in the back of B site. It's also that place where players can jump up and grab a pick of a player sitting in the back of the site. Alright, Pasha checking. Rest of his team is going to be pushing up middle now. Smoking off the right side, taking the left side, but there is another smoke there from the counter-terrorists, preventing them from pushing. They're going to go for it, but no, that's a difficult push. There's already two counter-terrorists to hold that off. That is a death trap right there, and it's a good thing those terrorists did not push. Now, one of the things we've seen these teams do a lot, or we've seen teams do recently, is throw a smoke and then a Molotov on the other side of that smoke. So if they try to push through a smoke, they'll come out on the other side on fire, and that's never good. It's never good to be on fire. All right, Terrace getting ready to execute on an A-take. Here is Snacks inside of the apartment. 1 player is inside a pit, 1 inside of the site. That is for actually not in the pit. It is boosted up on top. Fooled me. And Terrace are able to take the site. Excellent job. Will be planting that bomb. Now just going to be Freiberg left. 1 versus 2, taking on Taz and Bialy. Bialy sitting at a 3 frag here. And here is Freiberg for his attempt. Taking on 2 players at once. It's a very difficult thing to do. Wants to try to engage 1v2, or 1v1 and then 1v1. Can he do it? Flash. Take 1 player down, go for the other. Oh, takes Bialy down very low on health. Takes down Taz, and Bialy closes it out with a 4 frag. Let's get an owl vision. Next round. Another buy round from both teams. 5-5 all tied up. Excellent job here from both teams thus far. It looks like it's going to be a close match. Last match on Train was close as well. Ninjas in Pyjamas losing that thing, though. Terrace getting ready to push here. At bomb site B, are able to flash and get those players to fall back into the site. Get right, trying to spray them down through that smoke. Freiberg aiming to take these players down. He's got 1 at the grill there. Get right should rotate around to help as well. Exist now here in position as well. 2 players inside of the site. Terrorists are completely surrounded. They do not want to be in this position. Exist pushes forward and grabs the rest of them down with a very nice spray. Very nice spray control there. Ninjas in Pyjamas now takes the lead, 6 points. May force Virtus.pro into another save round. Let's check out their money. And yeah, they have nothing. Neo, look at Neo's kill-death ratio. Poor Neo here sitting at -1 and 10. That is quite possibly the worst kill-death ratio I have ever seen in a professional match. All right, they know they're saving. Ninjas in Pyjamas likes to play aggressive when the enemy is saving. Exist drops a flash at his feet. Kinda hurt himself there. And Snacks in the apartments. It's a difficult thing to do. Pistol rounds, so difficult because there's not much that you can really do on these things, especially on T side. Anywhere you go, you're going to be running into a meat grinder. You got to hope you get some very nice shots off with these P250s. All right, it looks like they are going to be committing to taking bomb site B. They have bought this smoke for just this purpose. Pretty sure Get Right's going to run through the smoke, though, especially going up against saving players. No, it's actually falling back, not running through that smoke. Leaving up to Freiburg here. He's got a little shooting gallery of heads, and he's taken now 3 players thus far. It's just going to be Snacks left. Flaren sneaking up behind him, though. Oh, Flaren just... Oh, he hears him. And we'll be able to take him down. That's Ninjas in Pyjamas now at 7 points against that saving Virtus.pro. All right, here they go. We'll be able to buy... Oh, no, they're low once again. Oh, they're buying, though. This is going to be a scary round here for Virtus.pro. Ninjas in Pyjamas so far ahead economically. 3 of their players have Molotovs instead of a flashbang. Very expensive, but Ninjas in Pyjamas has that momentum, and they're gonna keep it going. Nade stack down, banana, fall back. All right. Finally, Terrace are taking alternate middle, looking like they want to take position apartments. There's no counter Terrace here this time. So they will be able to do this. Now they move in here as a team. Taz is going to push at the same time as Snacks to take Dark Room. Now Taz is going to check the right side here. And Taz, not even able to buy a gun, is just using that auto pistol. Terrace have taken position in the apartments. This opens up a few avenues for them. They can take middle. We see counter Terrace push pretty far middle. They can take middle because they have a player coming out of the boiler as well as middle, forcing these guys to look 2 ways at once. The other avenue that is opened is exactly what they're going to be doing, and that is charging out in the apartments, jumping into the pit. Forrest is there in the pit. They don't seem to know about each other just yet. Forrest finally going down. Snacks very aggressive. Counter Terrorists inside of the site trying to hold it down. Terrorists have this, though. There's Exist trying to hold on with whatever he can do. Just going to be Get Right left. Molotoving to try to prevent those players from planting the bomb. 4 terrorists inside of the site versus 2 counter terrorists here for the retake. It is Freiburg and Get Right. All right. Gonna throw a fire bomb, prevent that player from pushing out of the pit as Get Right pushes here. And they are both dead. Ninjas in Pyjamas just lost that point. Virtus.pro coming back, trying to tie this thing up. We got 2 rounds left in the half. Virtus.pro needs 1 more to put themselves at that even level. We check out our money right now. It looks like whoever loses won't have a very fun round next round. Actually, if Virtus.pro loses, they will still be able to buy, I think. It'll be either way, whoever loses this round is not going to have a fun round next round. So this round counts more than just this round. This point could also count for the next round as well. And Terra's going to be committing to this B push. They got to smoke out the Get Right. Get Right falls back as he has been. They got smoked out themselves. Now the power of that defensive smoke, it prevents these terrorists. It went off at the exact right time to prevent these guys from pushing. Pasha had enough. Pasha just ran through the defensive smoke. Died. Alright, it's terrorists now waiting for that smoke to clear. They are going to commit to this B push. We have Get Right rotating back a little bit here in case they go A. Now going to be coming back to B, getting ready to throw this Molotov down as these players push out of that smoke into the site. 45 seconds left. It just got extinguished, though, by one of the terrorist nades. A huge smoke screen here. Terrorists have position here, but can they get through? Now pushing into the site. Just going to be Freiburg left. Get Right, though, is still up. Now just Neo. 1 versus 3 on this pivotal round. Does a fake plant. Counter-terrorist not pushing forward. Flaren shows himself. Neo still up. And Neo goes down. Counter-terrorists win. And we move on to the last round. Alright, so as we said, not a fun buy round here from these terrorists. Looking like one of them is gonna, or 2 of them are gonna be left without guns. So that's pretty much all they can buy. But this is definitely still a winnable round. And we see a Molotov here on Pasha. That Molotov tells me that they're probably gonna try to take bomb site B. And they've taken position here. Up alternate middle, and we'll be trying to take apartments. So they have control banana from Pasha. Now they're going to be trying to take control apartments, which they will have shortly. As Snacks moves in here, because there's no counter-terrorist. So now Virtus.pro can execute whatever take they want. And it looks like they're going to execute an A take. Pasha is going to play with that Molotov over at B, the rotate player, as they get ready to throw these smokes over. Smokes are getting thrown. Gonna block off the players inside a pit. There's only one player inside a pit, though. Defensive smoke. It's gonna be a typical push here for these terrorists. Exist, trying to spray him down. Neo charges forward with the P250. Not able to land the shot. If he had a gun, he would have been able to get that. Now a 2 versus 3. Bomb is getting planted. Pasha now inside of the site. Counter-terrorist move to retake. This is gonna be a difficult retake now. Just one player left. That is Pasha. Throwing down that Molotov. He's got to hold off 2 players, Freiburg and Exist. All right, we have Freiburg on the left side, Exist on the right. He's in a very scary spot to deal with for these counter-terrorists. They're spraying into the site, and Pasha goes down. That will be a defuse. Ninjas in Pyjamas take this thing 9-6 in the first half. And we shall resume when these players are ready for the second half. Here's your halftime scoreboard. Players are ready for the second half now. The pistol round. And we have 4 armor buy here on the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Just Fiflaren buying that smoke and double flash. And on the counter-terrorist side, it's the exact opposite story. We have a whole bunch of nade buys. And then one player with the kit and Taz with the armor. We always see Taz with the armor. I think Taz buys what Taz wants. All right. Terrorists now at middle going to be pushing forward. All of them together in one big pain train, a snake. And they're losing segments of that snake. As they charge forward, now going to be, oh, are they going to commit to this? Yeah, they are committing to it, pushing through to try to take bomb site B. Already counter-terrorists in position, though. All of the players in this game have been just smashed together, shooting each other. Now splitting off a little bit into a 2 versus 2. Terrorists have position inside of the site. Get right, just barely gets by, jumping on top of that box and ducking and sort of sliding away. Goodness, that was scary. Couldn't have been closer there. Now for the retake. Where did that smoke come from? Terrorists held on to that smoke that entire time, I guess. Fiflaren there throws it down to prevent these counter-terrorists from pushing, buys that very valuable time. So Fiflaren gives himself away. They're trying to let Get Right get the frags, and that's exactly what happens. Get Right takes down Taz. Fiflaren saying, come at me, bro. Setting Get Right up for the kill. And Get Right takes it. Lovely, lovely round there from Ninjas in Pyjamas and that pistol round, able to take that down. Fiflaren holds on to that smoke the entire time and throws it at the exact right point, then puts himself out there as bait consistently, telling Virtus.pro, hey, look at me, I'm in the pit. And Get Right picks up the frags. Good job. Good job. Now at 10 points, Virtus.pro adds 6. Pistol round, so important. But it will be an armor pistol buy. Let's see what they're able to do with it. Neo here. Oh, they're going to be shooting through this wooden thing. Freiburg actually boosted up to try to see if a player is in there. Do they know? They haven't hit him just yet. He is hiding. He's going to try and surprise these players as they push up Banana. And just getting ready for that part. Terrace still shooting all over the place. We have a decoy right, bottom right of Neo. If that goes off, oh, they heard that, and they know it hit a player, so they should know that Neo is here. Oh, no, they don't, and Neo surprises Exist and takes him down. Now we have a teammate rotating here to help him, and Neo falls back. Nice job. They just picked a player on this armor pistol. All right, Terrace in the meantime have position over here at apartments. They're probably saying, let's go A side. We have 2 counter-terrorists inside of bomb site B holding it off. It is Neo and Snacks, so going A side is the right call for these terrorists. And actually, we see Pasha timidly rotating back here as well. All right, we should call a rotate back at this point as soon as they see somebody. Terrorists about to push into bomb site A. Forrest jumps out. Should know about it now. Just trying to hit that player's head. Forrest, forward position. Bomb will get planted. Now going to be a 3 versus 3 for the retake here. Neo found himself an AK-47. Pasha takes the frag. This looks like a round where we could see Virtus.pro steal a point. Oh, pre-nade coming right after Pasha as he looks around that corner. Freiburg and Forrest, both of them left inside of that pit. Bomb is planted. Counter-terrorists. What are they doing? Are they letting them have this? I think that bomb's going to go off. I'm not sure what's going on here. Virtus.pro makes the call not to try and win the round. And they're going to be saving. I cannot believe that. Freiburg goes down with a bomb, but Forrest just barely survives with 18 health. My goodness, Virtus.pro could have taken that. Instead, they save. I don't know about that call. I don't know about that call. You only lose the rounds you don't go for. Well, that's not true at all, but it applies. Counter-terrorists now in this round are going to be saving. Some of them have guns, though. They've stolen those AK-47s. So 3 of them have armor. Have actually spent some money on it. Snags has no money. I don't know about this buy. I don't know about this economic strategy from Virtus.pro. They're going to put themselves in a bad position throughout this half. They pretty much have to win this round. All right. Still early in the round. Terrorists still moving around. Peeking around the corners. Figuring out what's going on. Trying to get tells on these players. We have a defensive smoke there, preventing these players from pushing into bomb site B. And here is Snacks. Playing it pretty passive. Terrorists now rotating, looking like they will be going bomb site B. I don't know why we were so far back there. That was kind of cool. Now going to be smoking in and taking bomb site B. Never mind. Here comes Neo through the smoke. Look at this. He is right next to a terrorist. Spraying through that smoke, gives himself away. Will be going down. Did not work out. Sneaky beaky like that time. Snacks now charges through the smoke. He is able to pick off Flare, but he's got a whole bunch of players on the other side. And looking bleak here for Virtus.pro. Terrorists have the bomb site, getting that bomb planted. Counter-terrorists moving for the retake. Whereas Bialy, just the P250, no armor. No nothing else. And Pasha runs away and saves. So they're just sending in the 2 saving players to go for exit frags and prevent these terrorists from pushing out in order to try to hurt their opponent economically. But at the same time, counter-terrorists are hurt economically. Bialy goes down. Beaked a little bit too far out there. Taz gonna try and catch them on the exit, but nope. Get right pops out and takes them down. Ninjas in Pyjamas now will win that round, and Pasha will save. So I don't know on this next round how much money counter-terrorists are gonna have. They look low. Snacks doesn't have enough money to buy. I mean, it's counter-terrorist side. You need more money. And yeah, while they all still do have rifles and armor here, I think they have everything that they need. They're missing 2 smokes. They don't all have flashes. But this looks like a winnable round. It looks like a buy round. Counter-terrorists just can't hold off the terrorists for any period of time. They may want to play an aggressive CT side on this round. And they're not playing an aggressive CT side. They're playing it super standard. Ninjas in Pyjamas sort of has their pick of strategies now, and we see they've dropped that bomb way back in the site with the chickens. And they're just going for picks. It's a pick round. May assume that the counter-terrorists are saving. Alright, they should know now what's going on. If Flaren goes and grabs that bomb, we'll be carrying that thing. Terrorists getting ready to take bomb site A. So where are the smokes? Should wait for those smokes to come out right here. And nope, they're waiting for the smokes to clear by their enemy. They're not going to throw any themselves. 40 seconds left. There's something. And they're going to smoke off the left side and push into the bomb site. We have 1 player inside of the pit to try and hold that off. Oh no, that's Taz. In a forward position here, waiting for these terrorists to charge out. And they will. Taz has good position. Oh, can get Forrest as well. Takes down 2 players. Taz still up. 3 versus 3 now. Terrorists get that bomb planted, and they have counter-terrorists on either side of them. Taz still up inside of the apartments. They didn't send any player apartments. They all went right side A. 1 player in the pit now. That's Get Right. Looking for Taz. And just waiting for him to peek. Will Taz peek? Oh, turns his head. Get Right can take it. And he does. Counter-terrorist in trouble. Neo goes down. Nice play by Get Right. And there's the round. Ninjas in Pyjamas now at 12 points. Virtus.pro adds 6. And they're going to be hurting so much economically. They're going to have to save here on this round. Another save round CT side. Virtus.pro's got to think long and hard about how they want to win this match. Keep in mind it's a best of 3 series. Virtus.pro won game number 1. So even if they lose this, they can still come back and win on game number 3. Alright, Ninjas in Pyjamas. Have banana control. They now have apartments control. As Tad tried to peek, Taz trying to peek. Could go anywhere that they want. They know that these counter-terrorists are saving. Once again, very difficult to deal with. Oh, look at this. Neo might catch Freiberg off guard. Nope, not gonna happen. Galley tries a long-range shot. Snacks is down. Terrorists move in and take bomb site B. And there's Exist. Taking on Pasha. We'll take him down. And there's the win. Ninjas in Pyjamas now 14 points against Virtus.pro's 6. And it will be a buy-up here. Pasha with the AWP. From his spawn, he could play B with this thing. Looks like he's positioned himself to go mid, though. He won't, because of the spawn, he won't have position to pick mid. So he probably won't go for that. Played a little bit more passive. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Will he get it? Terrace could actually be middle by this point, and he gets flashed off to prevent him from getting that pick. They've thrown the bomb down middle to taunt him. Flarin taking on an AWPer long range with the AK-47. Pasha down to 1 health. Flarin able to survive that thing. All right, though. Neo dies in the fire, burns to death. My goodness. 1 health there on Pasha. Goodness. Oh, look at this. Bialy has somehow snuck behind the terrorists, pushed out apartments, come all the way through. This could be huge. This could be the break that the counter-terrorists are looking for. This could be it here from Virtus.pro. Flarin might get picked off like a straggler. Like the slow zebra of the herd. And look at this. Look at that. Spray down, able to take down 2 players. Pasha burns in the fire. We've had 2 burn in the fire rounds. Now puts it into a 1 versus 2 here for Taz. Terrace not committing to the B push. Will be trying to do a fake out, but Taz is already on top of that. Of course, that smoke gives him away. Gidright throws out a sneaky over to Bialy, and Bialy says peeky. Even though it's beaky, it's not peeky. It's sneaky beaky. Come on now, Bialy. All right, 1 versus 2 now. Taz for the retake. They've already taken bomb site B. He knows they're there because of that smoke. And because of... that was a fake plant. That noise. All right, Taz has got to do it. There's Flarin, hold him off, fall back, very smart. Not going to aggress just yet. And Forrest picks him off by jumping up way high in the air. All right, Ninjas in Pyjamas now match point against Virtus.pro. They only have 6 points. Will be forced to buy up, but they don't really have much here. Can they do it? Can they hold off Ninjas in Pyjamas? Oh, look at this. 4 Molotovs on Ninjas in Pyjamas. Once again, super far ahead economically. And Neo looking like he was going to try and pick there at Banana. Just throwing a flash. Oh, he is. Defensive smoke. Counter-terrorist trying to take Banana control. All right, and it looks like they will be able to take it. Oh, Molotov and flash. Keeping these players here. Terrorists try to take middle. Pushing forward here is Pasha trying to spray him down, trying to hold it off. Freiberg is in hot pursuit. And Gidright getting ready to jump into the pit. And there is a player inside of the pit waiting for him there. There's actually 2 players. Here's Bialy. So that's going to be a difficult thing to do. Counter-terrorists have position middle, looking like they're going to commit to this A take. They can always fall back and go B, though. All right. Just super passive now. 50 seconds left. This is match point. Exist taking Banana in the meantime. The whole point is to fake a B take. Here's the fake B take. Exist charging forward. Now, Terrace will commit to this A take. Gidright is in the smoke with Taz. And he's above him. And nice job by Gidright. Does take out Taz. Does take out Neo. 1 player left inside of the smoke behind him. That is going to be Bialy. They don't seem to know about him. Once again, it's all up to Bialy. Sneaky beaky like. 1 versus 3. Snacks on the other side, though. Moving in for the retake. Two terrorists inside of the site, very close to each other, hugging each other for warmth. And byali takes the frag. Now just going to be snacks left. 1 versus 2, and he goes down to Get Right, who takes it with a 4 frag. And that is going to be game that's going to push it into game number 2. Ninjas in Pyjamas wins this. It's now 1-1, all tied up as they move into the last map. Join me for that last map. It'll be fun. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.